Park fire has become such a tragic incident to see as it just continues to grow.
Yeah, it's really, really sad to see, and I know that we have people at our station that have connections over there as well. But anyway, it's fire season, so really important to be safe, try to stay safe out there. It's just really, really scary stuff. So again, we're praying for those families and those people out there, and we're hoping that everything can get nice and under control as soon as possible, as fire season is really upon us. But for now, let's take a look at Domenico's on the Wharf in Monterey. You can see that the sun is up. You can't really see that sun because the clouds are mostly blocking it, a little bit of fog blocking it that we'll talk about in a second. But things looking nice out there, looking pretty serene. Things are going to stay pretty cool out there if you're heading out to the wharf today. It's going to be a little bit of a cooler one. But now let's take a look at those clouds to see what they're doing for the rest of the day so we could get you out the door this morning. Looking at those clouds, they're going to move a little bit as we go into the early afternoon, but they're really going to be covering the coast. So if you're again Domenico's on the wharf or you're heading to the wharf, things are going to be a little bit cooler. And as we go into this afternoon, into this evening, those clouds are going to move a little bit more inland, even hitting the Watsonville area a little bit, maybe even sneaking into Salinas. And as we go into tomorrow morning, those clouds will start to fill in those pockets a little bit, as you can see with those clouds coming in inland a little bit, going towards the coast. We even will see some of that cloud coverage in Salinas probably, but mostly on the coast. And speaking of temperatures, I guess, we'll take a look at our temperatures on the Santa Cruz coast, starting with Santa Cruz and Capitola. Things are going to be looking pretty nice out there. Might be a sort of sweatsuit on the beach type of day. Looking at temperatures and our highs being anywhere in the 70s and in our lows being in the 50s, higher 50s. And now we'll go into the Santa Cruz mountain ranges where things will be getting warmer and warmer, with those temperatures climbing all the way up to even the 90s in those highs in Boulder Creek. We're looking at a high of 93 degrees and a low of 57 degrees there. And across the board, we're looking at lows in the 50s, some even reaching the 60s, like right here in the Summit area. But moving along, looking at more temperatures, starting from Aptos going all the way to Marina, things are going to be a little bit cooler out there, with those highs being anywhere in the lower 60s, ranging all the way up to the lower 70s, and those lows being in the mid 50s. And looking right here locally in Salinas, we'll be looking at a high of 70 degrees, a low of 56 degrees. So you might need your jacket, maybe not. I highly suggest layers. That's really what that's really what I swear to around here, is layers, because you just really never know. So it's nice to have options. And speaking of where you'll definitely need some layers, might really need a sweater today, that's going to be along the peninsula. Taking a look at our temperatures across the board, and the highs, they're going to be ranging anywhere from the lower 60s to the mid 60s, and those lows will be sitting pretty in the mid 50s and the upper 50s. And now keeping the trucking of long going from Big Sur to Carmel Valley into the Salinas Valley. Let's take a look at Big Sur. We're looking at a temperature of 74 degrees in Big Sur, 64 degrees as that low. And Carmel Valley looking at a high of 78 degrees and 56 degrees as that low. As we go into the Salinas Valley, things get warmer and warmer and warmer. And as we reach to more of our places inland, we'll be even reaching triple digits. And Parkfield, 102 degrees is that high, 60 degrees is that low. And Bradley reaching 101 degrees is that high and 59 degrees is that low. But taking a look at our 7-day forecast for our coastal areas, things are going to be pretty cool, pretty chill, a little bit cloudy. Looking at those highs anywhere in the mid 60s, ranging to the upper 60s, and those lows staying nice in the mid 50s. As for the inland areas, those highs are going to be even higher, with those highs in the 80s and the low 90s, and those lows ranging anywhere in the mid to upper 50s. And for